Wait, the show is starting.
Got the snacks. Okay, let's go.
Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. Wow, has it been a long time since I've said any words to you guys. 44 days since the last video uploaded. I may be a little rusty, but I'm pretty excited about this series. So, you're probably looking at the title of this video and you're a little bit confused as to why I am in Minecraft. Let me quickly explain. In the last video, I had mentioned that I have been having a hard time when it comes to publishing videos to you guys. And I thought of something that's both simple and it's fun for the viewer and it's also easier for me to edit. And my first question to me was, what is fun for the viewer to watch? And the first thing that popped in my head was Among Us, the popular video game which was made in 2018 but reimbursed in the year 2020. Now you're probably wondering, where in the world am I getting at? Let me first explain what Among Us is, because some people are probably watching this video and not even knowing what is this game. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave a timestamp somewhere in this video right now, and feel free to jump to that timestamp if you already know what the game Among Us is. If not, stick around, I'll also give a brief explanation as to what it is. So what is Among Us? Well, according to InnerSloth.com, or the developers of the game, Among Us is a 4 to 10 player game as you are on a spaceship together with fellow crewmates and returning back to your home civilization. Simple, right? Well, not so simple, as there's an alien imposter aboard. 1, 2, or 3 crewmates, depending on the game mode, has been replaced by a parasitic shapeshifter. Their goal is to eliminate the rest of the crew before the ship reaches home. The imposter has several abilities, such as sabotaging the ship, sneaking through vents, and framing others to remain anonymous and kill off the crew. While everyone is fixing up the ship, no one can talk. There's no way of communication with others. But if there's a body reported or an emergency meeting, the surviving crew will openly debate as to who they think the imposter, depending on the game mode, is. The imposter's goal is to basically kill off people and trying to deceive people to think that they are the imposter. Their goal is to basically maintain crewmate status. While the crewmate's job is to basically do their tasks, maintaining the ship, such as electrical wires, or doing a medbay scan, and their goal is to do their tasks and try to find out who the imposter is. If the imposter is not voted off, everyone goes back to maintaining the ship until another body is found, or if there's an emergency meeting. But if the imposter is voted off, the crewmates win. It's kind of like the game Mafia, if you've probably heard of it. I'm not going to go into details exactly what Mafia is, but I hope this is a quick synopsis as to what Among Us is. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments and I can hopefully answer them. So I hope that helps you understand what the game Among Us is, and if you have any questions, make sure to leave it down in the comments as I will be hopefully able to answer them. So the question you might be asking is, where am I going at exactly? Well, let's think. My channel is predominantly Minecraft, and the game Among Us is popular, so I thought, how do we combine them together? So, Among Us and Minecraft. And you can actually research it on YouTube. I'm actually not the person who thought of the idea. I don't know the exact person, but I want to give credit to whoever thought of the idea as to Among Us and Minecraft. But I thought, how about if I do it? And if you've watched one of those videos, it's a lot of work, especially because you're trying to do all the redstone components. You're also doing the building, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, definitely. But it is fun, and I'm going to do it no matter what. So, this video, I'm really not going to be doing anything, but it's more of like a planning video. So, how are we going to build this? Well, I have a server, actually, and what I'm planning on doing is building it on that server. It's going to be a flat world, it's going to be all those stuff, and I'm just going to build it out. And every single episode will be every single room. And we are actually going to be building the scaled map. There are a total of 3 maps in Among Us, and I'm actually going to be building one of them, which is the scaled. I'll leave an image right now as to what it looks like. And if I'm correct, there's probably 11 to 12 rooms. So the series will at least be 12 or even 13 episodes long, depending on how much we get done. So 13, 14, 15 episodes, depending. And the question is, what are we going to do at the very end? I mean, are we just going to be finishing it off and saying done? Not exactly. I thought, let's do something else. I mean, I just don't want to build it and say done. Let's play with Lancecraft members. So I thought of the idea of building this in Minecraft, and at the very end, I get to showcase it and playing it off to Lancecraft members such as Turtle, Halo, Survival, Williamith, Shadow. I can't think of any other. Those are the top of my head. So, Among Us in Minecraft, that's the plan. But the funny thing is, I didn't just want to say this for today's video. I thought something funny. So what I have done is, this is actually pre-recorded. I have pre-recorded interviews with 4 Lancecraft members, Williamith, Halo Master, Survival, and Shadow. And I actually did not tell them what am I doing. I just gave them a little bit of broad information, and they had to guess what exactly am I doing for this series. So, without further ado, let's roll the clip. I stopped recordings too early. Okay. So, hi.
Hello.
So, you're probably confused as to why I called you here. So, I'm starting a new series, and I actually have a few things to tell you, and your goal is to try to guess what I'm thinking of, but I'm not going to tell you exactly. So your goal is just to try to make inferences.
Ah, okay.
So this series is both a creative and Redstone world. And at the very end of this quote-unquote series, I'm going to be showcasing it off to Lancecraft members.
Is there going to be like any mods or anything of the sort like that, or is it completely vanilla?
That is a good question, and I cannot answer that.
Ah.
What is this series about?
I cannot get that information.
Yeah. You want a question? I gave you one.
Yeah, and I gave you an answer. I can't give it to you.
So, what do you think you're gonna, like, do in it?
Well, it's gonna be a series.
Is it gonna be short or long?
The build or the series?
There's a build?
It's a build.
Ooh.
What's the general summary of its main purpose of existence?
I cannot give that information.
What'd it do?
I really can't give that information. I wish I can, but it's gonna give it away too easily.
So the series is probably going to be about you just getting better at doing things. Like getting good at Minecraft.
And I don't know if you answered this, but is it gonna be more, like, are we gonna be able to play with you, or?
Yes, it's gonna be on a server.
What about your viewers? Are they allowed to see? I mean, play?
I mean, when I finish it, yes.
Oh, you're just gonna go world down then?
Yeah.
Alright.
When is this gonna start?
When is it gonna start? That's a good question. It just depends on my time. So it's gonna probably, depending on my time, it's gonna take a long time. Because each and every episode is gonna be a lot of work. Not editing wise, but like working wise.
I need to go shear my tumor.
But this is an interview. You just left.
I didn't leave. I am temporarily exiting the area to go on lunch break.
Okay, then what are you eating?
Sheep.
Can you tell me a theme?
So what do you mean by theme? Do you mean like a block palette? The theme? Like, I'll give you examples of what this project is gonna be.
It was like farms, for example.
Well, it's these command blocks. It's gonna be like teleporting. It's gonna do all of those type of stuff.
So like a map, basically.
Could be, could not be.
You know what? I think your series is going to be like a building with like BluTech, like making cool things functional and functional things cool in a single player world.
Okay, so now make an inference. What do you think this is gonna be?
All right. What I think it's gonna be is that it's gonna be like a Redstone, like I don't know, like it's gonna be like a city or something that like maybe like a scavenger hunt or like just some sort of mini game that you're gonna build and allow other people to play on.
You're done. So what do you think this is? What do you think this is?
The only logical conclusion I can come up with is like a map, like a quote unquote adventure map or like that kind of stuff.
But yeah, I'm thinking it's something to do with entities.
Sit
So
in your
making
chair.
entities move in a way that looks decent.
Interesting. Wow. 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 Those were really interesting interviews. And out of all the four, the closest one, in my opinion, Survival. Survival actually did a pretty good job. So, Survival, if you're watching this, great job. So, all of those four interviews that I just showed will be full, like all of it, will be on the YouTube channel. So, I'm going to be posting it periodically throughout the week. And feel free to watch it. I mean, it's not mandatory. It's not an episode. It's more of like a bonus video. So I'll be editing it down a little bit because I don't want you to hear quietness for like 30 seconds. But if you did enjoy this episode, or not even an episode, if you enjoyed this introductory video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you want to. This show's about to get started. So I'm just going to get my horse right here and I will be riding on the way to the Among Us map. Bye!